Greetings, soulful beings. Welcome to my talk show. I am Kyrra, also known as Goddess Kyrra, also known as Curative K, and today I'm going to talk about the importance of health. First and foremost, you are what you eat. A French author once said, "Tell me what you eat and I'll tell you who you are." I'll put that right here. I apply that quote to life itself, but especially when I'm about to eat something. Because if I don't know the love, the energy, the environment that whatever I'm about to put into my body was in, I don't want to put it inside of my body because I know that I'm not going to enjoy the process once it takes to digesting and just sitting with myself after I've gotten through the pleasure of eating it, right? So I invite you as a tip, whenever you're consuming something, ask yourself, are you going to enjoy this throughout your life? Will you enjoy this moment of eating this, or is it just for a momentary pleasure? Is this just to fulfill a need because you used to eat it as a childhood? Is it connected to old morals and conditions and behaviors? Or are you really going to enjoy what you're eating because you're going to become that once you eat it? I say all that to say this. In college, I watched this documentary called What the Health. After watching this documentary, I immediately called my family, my loved ones, my close ones, and I'm like, you guys need to stop eating meat. You guys need to stop eating dairy. You need to get healthy. I don't want to see you die, right? Like that was it. And I was really broken up about it for like a whole year because my family was like, no, we're not doing that. I had been vegan for 2 years and now I'm plant-based, but I had been vegan for 2 years, so I was already on that wave. But this documentary enlightened me to so many more statistics and facts, and I just learned a lot from this documentary. And basically, I'll put some up on the screen, but basically, mucus is formed when you consume dairy products, right? So when you consume milk or cheese or eggs, there's mucus forming in your respiratory system, right? And it's very difficult It's very difficult to cleanse mucus out of your body. You can do it. It can be done, but it's very difficult to. And if you're not aware that you're even forming mucus in your body by what you're putting into your body, then it's going to be an even greater challenge, right? And meat is a huge benefactor, a huge factor in dis-ease in the body because meat causes bacteria and infections in your body. Tell me, it takes up to 8 hours to digest meat in your body. So your body is working 8 hours after consuming some chicken or some pork, beef, whatever, right? And in those 8 hours, you're feeling a dis-ease, right? You're not in the stable capacity that you were before you ate that. Now you're feeling sluggish or bloated or heavy or just in a mental state of like lack, no clarity, dis-ease, basically, right? So if it takes 8 hours and you're going to feel all of these emotions and all of these effects because you ate some meat, why eat the meat? Am I right? Decide for yourself. Same with dairy. In the What the Health documentary, like I said, I'll put some quotes on the screen. It talked about how dairy is linked to many different types of cancer, right? So just consuming dairy products will cause cancer, just like diabetes. See, we think, especially people of color, think that it's passed down to us generations from generations and generations. My mom had it, my dad had it, my grandmother had it, my aunt on my third side. We all had it, right? So I may get it. I got to go to the doctors. They got to tell me what to do, right? And you do that, and they tell you eat meat, eat dairy, and they don't tell you eat fruits, eat vegetables, eat grains. And that's the issue that we're addressing today. The tip that I'm going to give you is everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. Everything must be a balance. You must connect one with the other and bring it back to the middle. So I'm not saying, hey, don't eat no meat, don't eat no dairy. Maybe that's not your lifestyle. Maybe that's what you grew up on and you don't ever see yourself letting that go. That's okay. But you must do it in moderation. And you must be aware when you do it, present when you do it, and do it with intention and purpose. So when you eat meat or dairy, make sure that it's organic or wholesome with love and light. Do it yourself. Find the animal, sacrifice the animal, eat the animal yourself. Find the animal, milk the animal, drink from the animal yourself, right? Because these third-party consumers and these fourth-party consumers, you don't know what they're doing to the food that you're eating. You can watch a documentary and find out. You can go on Google and find out, but you're not going to do that because you don't want to, right? Am I right? So I'm tipping you. I'm saving you that mental image, and I'm just giving you the tips of life right here for your health and wealth. Get it organic. If you're going to eat it, make sure it's clean. Make sure it's filled with love. Make sure that the environment that it was in before it was sacrificed so that you could consume it was positive, was filled with love, was wholesome. Because that's how it used to be, right? And when you do that, balance. Sunday dinners. Didn't skip on the vegetables and fruit. No. It wasn't just a plate of meat. No. There was vegetables on the plate. There was fruit to be served. There was balance. You must do everything in moderation. You can't just consume meat and dairy for the rest of your life and think that you're not going to have disease. Come on. 8 hours to break down some meat? And you think you're going to have disease? You won't even have time to do anything else because your whole day was filled with breaking down that first thing that you ate. So you should start your day off with fruits or water, right? Not nuts, because that's going to take a minute to break down too. Save your nuts for a snack or lunchtime, right? But when you first rise up and you're breaking your fast, introduce yourself to water and then some fruit, light fruit, banana, apple, maybe even a smoothie with a little bit of green powder in it, spirulina, spinach or kale. I do my bromide plus powder from Dr. Sebi. That's a whole nother topic. But these are options. No one said that your first meal of the day when you break the fast, because that's what you're doing. You rested, right? And you rose. So now you're breaking the fast that's been going on while you rested. You don't need to break the fast with pancakes and bacon and eggs and cheese and dairy and milk and meat. Nah. Drink some water. Tip. Drink some water. Tip. Eat some fruit. Eat a banana. Eat some apples. Eat a peach. Eat a plum. Eat a mango. Whatever is your fruit choice, find at least one that you like and eat it. And then go on to lunch and dinner. You can eat some meat, but make sure there's a balance with your vegetables and your fruit. So if you're going to eat a steak, you need to have like some asparagus, some avocado, kale, a kale salad, something that's going to balance out and help with the digestion, because that kale and that avocado is going to digest way more quickly than that steak. But while it's doing that, it'll help push out the toxins, so you'll be cleansing your body while your body is going through this disease. And that's a happy balance, right? Also, I've been on the Alkaline nutritional diet or whatever Dr. Sebi introduced. And it's pretty strict, so 95%, yeah, I'm doing it. The other 5%, I'm doing what I desire most is just to eat for my health and my wealth, and that's what it's all about. Mentally and consciously eating, not just eating because you feel like it or not just eating because this is what you used to eat growing up. We got to release all of that toxicness, right? So processed foods, hybrid foods, release. Start reading the labels on the back of the food that you purchase. If there are more than 3 words on there that you have no idea what it is and that you have to go and look up, put it back. Put it back, put it back, put it back, put it back. We don't want it. We do not need it. Our body does not need it. Our body has been through enough dis-ease. We must be greater. We must elevate higher. We must understand and consciously be aware of what we're putting into our body, because you are what you eat. Feel me on that. So read the labels. 3 or more words that you don't understand and you got to look up on Google, put it back. Balance. Everything in moderation. If you want a steak, if you want some chicken, you better have some greens on the table. You better be eating some mangoes or some apples or some grapes with seeds in them. Come on. Balance. Balance it out, baby. Okay? And that dairy, in the What the Health video, 1 egg is equivalent to 5 cigarettes a day. Carcinogens are in eggs, yo. I don't eat eggs, and I have no tips on eggs. If that's what your life is about, okay. When every time you eat an egg, I need you to eat a vegetable. I need you to eat 2 vegetables and 1 fruit every time you eat an egg. Just saying. Tip. It may help you out. It may balance out that dis-ease, you know. You may find that you're less sluggish or less in a negative energy state of mind if you do that, right? And water. Drink water. Preferably spring water, because that I feel is the best water that you can drink. 100% spring water. None of the BS. 100% spring water. Crystal Geyser, in my opinion, is the best. That's just in my opinion. They keep it real. They know exactly where their water comes from, and you can find out too if you do your research. So, I'll put that right here too. Drink your water, people. Drink your water. Not the juice, not the flavored water, not the sodas that have the carbohydrates and the sugars. Release. Sugar is another thing. Release the sugar. You need something sweet? Okay. There's date syrup. There's agave syrup. There's even honey. There is cinnamon. You know, there are other options. There's I just found out about brown syrup. So you have options to your different sweeteners, choice of sweeteners. Forget the sugar. It's crack, literally. And all it's doing is causing you to have dis-ease. I don't believe in medicine. I don't believe in doctors. I don't believe in all of the scientific terms that they came up with to prove what you are and how you are and what you do and who you are. No, it's simple. You are what you eat. So whatever you're in, whatever mental, physical, emotional state you're in right now, think about what you put into your body. And that's how you got here. If you're trying to get rid of depression, if you're trying to be in a more positive light, if you have cancer, if you have this disease and this disease and this disease, think about what you're eating. Because the doctor's going to tell you to keep eating meat and dairy. But they're going to forget to tell you to keep eating vegetables and fruit and to drink water. So I'm telling you as a tip, drink water, eat fruits and vegetables. I don't care about nothing else. As long as you're drinking water and you're eating some fruit and vegetables, maybe some nuts here and there, some good grains here and there, healthy. And health is wealth. Because see, it will be difficult and challenging for you to even desire or have the energy to elevate in life, to grow in life, to be the change that you desire to see, if what you're putting into your body is causing you disease. Because now you have no energy. You're depleted. You're sad. You're angry. You're depressed. You're upset. All these negative emotions. There's only fear and love. So either you're fearing yourself or you're loving yourself. Come to the middle, my children. Come to the middle. Find that balance. Balance it out. My mom is a beautiful example, right? She still eats meat. She still eats dairy. Fine. I couldn't control that. She tried. She did it for a little while, but you like what you like. You know what I'm saying? So now she's created a balance and everything in moderation. So now there's only organic meat and dairy that I get for her, right? And then she always eats at least 1 fruit and 1 vegetable a day. So in the midst of all of the dis-ease, there's comfort coming in. There's that balance, right? So it's coming together and it's meshing together and it's meshing together beautifully. And so now she's not filled with toxins, but no, there's healthy energy in her and everything that she eats is made with love by me. That's important. And that's my tip to a healthy lifestyle. So forget the diets. Forget all the diets. They're going to keep pushing them into the end to the day you die, right? And forget them all. Because no one's telling you what you need to hear, which is drink some water, eat some fruits, eat some vegetables, and live life. You can exercise too, at least 30 minutes a day. Walk around your house. Don't sit down for 30 minutes. Walk around. Just walk. You can walk in place. You can literally walk in place for 30 minutes. And that has gotten your blood to circulate, your heart to pump, and your mind to clear of the fogginess. And then drink some water when you finish. And then eat some fruits and vegetables. Look at you looking all sexy. Yeah. I can feel your energy through this. Okay? So feel me when I say everything in moderation. You need a balance, baby. You need to understand that this tip is to help you, not to control you. And if you would like more tips from moi, from myself. I invite you to comment below. Click the subscribe button. Come back and see me, because I will have more. Let me know what you'd like for me to talk about, because I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm here for me. I'm here for us, because we're a family. Peace and love and light, you beautiful beings. I love you. I hope you love yourself, because I love myself. Mwah.